Welcome to What to Wear Valentine's edition. Stay tuned if you want to see 6 of the best dresses that I have chosen from Pretty Little Thing as options to wear on your Valentine's or Galentine's nights out. Okay, so let's just get into it first of all. This is the red strappy bra detail midi dress. Okay, so if I just stand all the way back here, you can see where it comes down to, which is just below my knee. There we go. It has built-in sort of corset detail, as you can see around here, just under the bust. There are no zippers on this dress whatsoever, so this is a pull over your head sort of situation. And therefore, if you're doing your makeup, you need to do it afterwards. Take it off and then take your dress off, because otherwise you'll get it all over the dress. It's a very stretchy material, but yes, it's unforgiving in the sense that there aren't any zips or anything else, so if you can't get it on over your head first time, then it's not going on. So I'm wearing a strapless bra with this one, but yeah, as I say, the fit is actually really nice. So I find that this one is really comfortable. The material is kind of like I'm trying to think of it. It's like that sort of it's kind of like a rough cotton material, if you know what I mean, and it's very stretchy fabric. I would say it's quite forgiving, you know, on sort of the midriff region, just around here. It fits really nicely at the back, and it's got a bit of a split detail just down there, which is really cute. I think that the straps on the top are really nice. It gives a really lovely neckline, and it makes it easy for choosing which bra to put on with it. So yeah, the colour is great. It's a bright red, easy to pair with like strappy sandals and that sort of thing. Perfectly on brand for Valentine's Day because it's red. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. I mean, this is just your classic red dress, do you know what I mean? And I think it's great, and it was £24, so I would say this one is a definite no-brainer. So the next dress is a shape black one-shouldered split bodycon dress, and it cost £24 as well. So I got this on a deal, and this one I would have to say is a showstopper, guys. So let me just stand this far back so you can see this full effect. I'm not even sure if you can do, so I'm going to make sure that you can. It's got a high neck detail just here underneath, so if you sort of imagine it as like kind of 2 dresses, because it basically is, it comes as, well, I mean, it's attached just here, but as you can see, this is just a shaping bodycon dress underneath, which is high neck detail and has a zip all the way up the back, and then over the top is this like satin wrap detail, which you just tie here at the side into a little bow. And I just think it looks so, I mean, okay, we would tie that better. I just think it looks so different and so, I don't know, so good. I absolutely love this one. I think it looks, yeah, really different, really striking, without making you feel like you're wearing something really different and really striking. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you could go out and have dinner and feel like you look really dressed up and kind of sexy and different, but ultimately you're wearing just a nice black dress. It's high neck. Again, I've gone for a strapless bra. I think one of the Skims Fits Everybody bras would go underneath here, but if you're like me and you need and want a bit of padding, then I would suggest just going for a strapless bra underneath to give you that sort of shape as well. Because obviously you don't want straps showing. I just feel like it always ruins the effect. Yeah, the thing I would say about this, so the dress underneath is short, like we're talking short. So this covers a bit of it, however at the back it's not covering at all. So if it's something that you don't want, go for some more of like the midi dress if you're a bit conscious of it. I would say it doesn't feel like this one is going to ride up like some of the short dresses, you know, the minute you step out of a taxi it's going to be up here. This one does not feel like that at all. I would say the fit on both of these, I've got a size 8 in both of them, and they feel very comfortable. They don't feel like tight size 8s, you know what I mean, where you're going to eat something and regret it immediately. So yeah, but I think this one is fabulous. I think it's so different and so nice, but it would make you feel comfortable. Also, this wrap detail if you can see, is over the front part. So if you are a bit bloated after dinner, you wouldn't know. Okay, sorry, I was mistaken. So the last dress was the black woven high neck satin drape mini dress, and that was actually £34, which makes sense because, to be fair, with the additional detailing on it, when you consider that the first dress was a red dress and it didn't have anything else on, it was just a stretchy midi dress, it seemed quite amazing that it was the same price, and it wasn't. So that was £34, the first one was 24, and this dress is the shape one shoulder black split bodycon dress, which is £24. Now, remember what I said before about if you don't like dresses that are too short? Well, honey, if you like a short dress, this one is for you, okay? Now, just honestly, but young girls who are okay with just getting out their entire body, good for you. And this dress is for you because, as you can see, this is essentially my entire leg. This is my hip bone just here, and my knickers are just a millimetre away from the top seam of this dress. So when I say that this dress is revealing, I really mean it. Now, another thing I do love about, like, the things I love about this dress, the fact that it's one shoulder long sleeve. Although I would say that this dress, this is not for me. Okay, so for a few things, the arm, this isn't fitted. Now, don't get me wrong, I did a Zara haul recently, and it was an off-the-shoulder black jumper, and I said that it was a bit tight. And for everyday wear, yes, I agree, it was a bit tight. In dresses like this, I think you want the fit. I think it looks much more elegant if it travels a bit further up your arm and it's super fitted. I think you almost want it past your wrist. I think that there's something about that makes it look really good and makes it look correct, because it's kind of like you're covering all of this because you're exposing all of this, and I think it gives it a really nice finish. With this one, it doesn't. It finishes a bit further up the arm, which is okay, except for it's not fitted at all. It's kind of loose, and I don't have like particularly skinny arms, so if I'm saying it's loose, it will be loose on most people. The next thing is, I'm not sure about the cut here. I feel as though the way that it comes down quite low underneath your arm, I think it looks a bit cheap and I feel very exposed. Again, I'm wearing a strapless bra, but it feels too much. I think this needs to be higher. I think it needs to be up here, because let's face it, it's not as if you're worrying about not showing enough flesh. Your entire leg is on show. So yeah, I'm not in love with that, and the fabric is quite thin. Now you can't see through it just about. But yeah, when I think of, say, the red dress initially and what I got for that and how fitted and comfortable and all in I feel, by comparison, yeah, I'm not loving it. And as I say, it's extremely short, super sexy, but you could not bend down in this dress. No way could you bend down in this dress. So yeah, not in love with this one. Okay, so next up we have the black fold detail ruched sleeve maxi dress. This was £24. So, in contrast, by contrast to the last dress that I showed you, the arms on this are very tight and long, which is nice. They have this sort of split detailing just here, which gives you these sort of like flappy cuff bits, which I'm not mad about. I don't hate. I'm not mad about it. This dress is giving me more Tisha vibes, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not really sure what I expected, but it's much longer than I thought it would be. So if you can see where it finishes at my ankles. And now I'm 5'7", so if you're shorter than that and you wanted it, see, I was expecting it to be a midi, and I was expecting it to end sort of here. But instead it doesn't. It's long. It's all the way down, which is the reason I'm feeling a bit more Tisha-ish. Now the fit on it's very good. It's that stretchy sort of very synthetic feel to it. It's very like sort of scuba-y vibes. But it does look good. It does pull you in. Again, there's no there's no zip on it, so this is going over your head. It's not as bad, however, because obviously you've got this huge open neckline just here. Again, I've gone for a strapless bra, and one of the positives I would say about this is that, I don't know if you've ever had any of the dresses where they've been off the shoulder like this before, this one isn't going to slip down. So when you're doing things, I mean, obviously if you're going to put a coat on, it's probably going to slip down. But then once you've taken your coat off and you've gotten into somewhere, this one is going to stay where you need it to be. Now it's not going to be very, I mean, yeah, you could eat and drink in this, yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, it's comfortable, but in terms of the look, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, it's not my number one. In terms of going out for Valentine's Day, I think I probably would want to show a bit more somewhere, but if you didn't, this is a perfect vibe. The next dress I'm going to show you, I will have to show you off the hanger, okay? So the next dress I'm going to show you is called Black Boat Neck Pleated Hem Shift Dress. And if I show it to you here, you probably can't see it, it's just this one there. Yeah, you might be able to see it on the camera, and it was £25. So let me just go and grab it. So it's coming, it looks like this. And it's that sort of rough, stretchy cotton again. Once again, there's no fastening to put this on, so there's no zipper detailing to put this on. It's a shift dress, so I imagine it goes up here, and it has a bit of a ruched, flippy detail at the bottom. Now, the issue with dresses that don't have a zipper or opening, and meaning that you have to pull them over your head, is that if you have something like this, where it's fitted all the way down in sort of a column way, and it has only your head to go over, when you're trying to put it on, obviously this all bunches up, so it's like the smallest little hole to get yourself through, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't put it on. Also, it's harder if you have longer hair. It gets trapped in it, so it gets trapped whilst you're trying to get this on. But when I say this is tight, this is so tight. I've bought all of these dresses in the exact same size, and I could not get this on without possibly injuring me, and I knew that I probably could get it on, but when I pulled it down, it would do one of those things where it's like it's so tight, it pulls your knickers down, and obviously it's also so tight you're probably never going to wear it anyway. So also, because I'll have to send this one back because it's so small, I didn't want to get any makeup on it or anything like that, so that's the other reason I didn't try this one on. So I would say, I think it looks like a nice dress. I would say the material looks nice. I think that the length, it's coming in mid-thigh. So I think that this would be, you know, if you're into sort of like the skater style dresses and you want something simple and black. Also, if, I don't know, but for me, I sometimes get sort of bad skin on my chest or back. So often I really do favour the types of dresses which have a higher neck. You know, so this one would be a choice that I would go for, just generally because I feel like you're covered up. It's a bit easier again with bra straps. You know, you can just wear any sort of a normal black bra under this. You wouldn't see the straps. It should be easy enough with knickers if you sort of did a high-waisted one or a no VPL kind of knicker. So I imagine this would be a great, easy, simple dress. Like, it's not super, I think because of the ruffle detail, it's a bit more girly, it's a bit more playful. I wouldn't say it's necessarily like on trend or anything similar to the one that I'm wearing, but it's also an easy, comfortable, if you feel good in it, you're going to look great in it. But yeah, advice for this one, size up. And finally, we have got the premium black woven belt detail shift dress. So this was £50, and when I ordered it, as I say, I got discount on all the other dresses except for this one. So yes, so £50. So let's see what you've got, PLT, for £50 for a premium dress. Okay, so to start with, this one does come with a zip up the side. So it's like a baby doll style fashion dress. It's very thick, it's lined. It's kind of like a square neck detail just up here, and it sits sort of almost just off the shoulder. It's got, as I say just here, it's got a little bow detail. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of got like a shiny ribbon bow detail, sort of just sits just under the bust. And then if I just come a little way back, you can see where it finishes. So it's kind of like a cute little dress which like flicks out the front and the back. It's very sweet, and it's very sort of structured. I don't know if you can see that there are sort of like pleated, like there's like kind of boning, but not boning, but like stitching, sorry, down the front in these just here, so it make it sort of constantly stick out like that, which is nice. The fit on it, I would say, is quite good. There's definitely room in it. I don't think it's supposed to be super fitted. I think the style is for it to be fitted with a bit of room. I think it is supposed to be kind of old-fashioned like that. I would say £50 feels like quite a lot of money to me for this dress, because I don't think that I think the fact that obviously it is lined, which is lovely, but I don't know whether it's worth 50. I feel like maybe 40, 35, 40 would feel like a more comfortable price point for this, because it's not like with elite materials, if you know what I mean. However, I would say, yeah, and I felt like maybe it looked a bit more glamorous on the model than when I put it home. I'm a bit like, I'm not sure about this, you know what I mean? I mean, with heels, I think, you know, a black cute dress with heels on Valentine's Day, going out with your friends, going out with your boyfriend, husband, whoever, I think, you know, you can't really go wrong, which is why, you know, I've chosen, basically every dress I've chosen was black. So apologies, I did try and look for some different colours, and I did try and look for some more red dresses, but really the selection was mostly black, which is understandable because I think it is the most flattering colour, really. Yeah, and this one obviously you could eat and drink in, which is cute. But yeah, I feel like this one is like a cute one to dress up. I think if you have a bigger bust, this one is going to look the best on you guys, because I think that that is maybe what this is missing just here. I think if you had a fuller cut in that, that would make it look very glamorous, really. So I think this one may be for you guys and not for me. But yeah, I think this is really cute. I really like it. But yeah, again, I'm not sure if it's worth the money. So I think it was the best one was definitely the first one. I think that the red dress for me is the one that I would be wearing on Valentine's Day. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. That was my Valentine's haul, my pretty little thing haul. Hope you liked it, hope you loved the dresses, and hope you enjoyed the review. I will be doing a little Valentine's get ready with me, so stick around, that'll be coming next week. Hope you have a lovely, fabulous Valentine's Day, whether it's out with your friends, out with your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whoever, or just sitting in watching Bridget Jones, eating lots of chocolate or pizza, or both. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely one, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.